The hotline will remain on. That's the message from the Attorney General's office about their statewide call for victims of sex abuse to come forward. All new at 10:30, they reveal victims from our area have already used their hotline and website to report sex abuse. The Night Beat's Giancarlo Estrada explores the difficulties attorneys have when looking into these types of crimes.
It could be quite lengthy, depending upon the number of people that respond to the request for information.
Attorney Bob Foley has worked a number of sex abuse cases in his career. He says the active criminal investigation into the Catholic Church and other institutions will take time.
But when you do a sweep and you ask for the public's assistance, what you find from an evidentiary standpoint is the same type of information is repeated over and over again. Those kinds of patterns are easier to use in a court of law.
We're here today.
Last month, the Attorney General's office went live with a hotline and website for people to report their claims of sex abuse. Statewide prosecutor Nick Cox tells Wink News tonight, while they can't comment on specifics, the online tip remains active with no end-date plan, and that their hotline and website is still getting reports from victims, including from the Southwest Florida area. Cox says with the transition of a new Attorney General in Florida, worries that the hotline will end are unfounded. Bob Foley, who's worked for 3 U.S. presidents as an FBI agent, says politics usually doesn't affect the work of career employees like Cox.
The career prosecutors, for example, using the Attorney General's office, generally stay. They do the groundwork and they continue to do it irrespective of who may be in office.
Foley hopes those affected by sex abuse will find the courage to speak up.
This is an opportunity to have their voice heard, to participate in the process.
On the Night Beat, Giancarlo Estrada, Wink News Now.
We know it's difficult to share your story, but the Attorney General's office asks if you or anybody else was abused to report it and help bring the abusers to justice. We posted the link on the Wink News app.